Oh, don't mind me. I'm just checking how I sound on the mic. Why you ask? Because I'm pretty conscious about my recorded voice. But I think everyone has gone through that thing where they believe that their voice sounds like Boney M singing Rara Rasputin. But when they hear it themselves, they realize it sounds like boy, I wish my voice was cute and sounded like Squirtle. So let's get started with the business. I decided to make my very own anime fighting game. Why did I decide that? It's not like Ninja Jesus came to my mind and told me to do it. The idea had been there, at the back of my mind, even before this mess was a thing. I had this desire to see my favorite characters like Levi, Kakashi, Maleriona, and many others to get down to business and just have it. So, while learning pixel art, I was getting bored of drawing simple pixel characters and decided to draw my favorite anime characters of all time. Kakashi Sensei! I did this one in a chibi form and thought to myself, hey, that was not that hard. I can do this for another characters, for many other characters. And with that, the work began. I decided that my game will be a 1v1 game with both players having somewhat similar movesets. Both the characters will be able to move around, jump, perform defensive and attacking moves. I further went ahead and divided attacks into 4 parts. The parts were fast attack with combos, range attacks, slow attacks, and the ultimate move. With the basics down, I started working on the animations for my first character. Let's run through them one by one. First came the ideal animation, which is played when the character is not moving or doing anything else. It's a very basic animation with nothing too fancy. Oh, I also added the one book that Kakashi is seen reading now and then. Then came his defensive abilities. In both anime and manga, Kakashi's most used defensive technique I believed was the Earth Wall. He used that one against Pain and many others. So I went with it. For the fast moves, I decided to stick with simple kunai slashes and their combos. Now Kakashi is known for his lightning speed. We do not associate Kakashi with any kind of slow movements. So giving him a slow attack didn't make sense to me. So I decided to go with mixing his 2 different movesets to make this one single moveset which will be my slow attack. The moves were substitution, where he switches himself with a tree trunk. Yes, that's right, with a tree trunk. The show has never explained us from where those chunks come from. Like, do they come from the nearby trees? Neatly cut? Or has Kakashi pre-stored them in some shed? Like, who cuts them? Like, don't judge the anime logic. Another move that I mixed with this move was his Earth style move, where he just pops out of the ground. And I think these 2 animations have blended well and giving us this slow move which takes a lot of time to execute. Then I animated his jump, his running animation. This is the best I can do and I think it looks pretty good. After that, I animated the ultimate move. I like how it turned out. I was not that confident about doing these lightning effects. The last thing I did was the focus animation which will be used to charge your ultimates. I'll explain what that means soon or in the next part. But now it was time for me to start coding the game. This was the first time for me to use the Godot engine. I had extensively worked with the Unity engine. The switch to Godot engine had just happened last month. For people who don't know what game engines are, they are basically software that you can use to make your own games. Now, I wanted the coding part of this video to be detailed because the process was interesting, fun, and very buggy. Oh, it was also very slow. But I don't want this video to drag out too much. So I think I'll be covering the coding part of my game in the next video. This is how my game looks right now. So if you are interested to see how I've reached here, please consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Also, if you guys and girls have any suggestion about the things I could cover or forgot to cover, please write them down in the comment section. I'll happy to read them. I guess that's it for this video. I still haven't figured out how I want to do the outros. Might just say goodbye in my sputter voice.
Squirtle.